Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Copper Dragons here, and I'm going to be playing some more Final Fantasy 16. So let's hop right in and continue the game. Um, Now last time, I made it through a large portion of the prologue. And now I have to, and also now this is a flashback, to, how Clive got in the position of being a branded. Okay, let's just go and see where I gotta go. Which is clearly upstairs, judging by the angled height. Okay. Now let's see what room I can go into. It's clearly this one.
How long will you be away this time?
Not long. 4 days, maybe 5.
And you will be taking Joshua?
Well, I can't exactly leave him behind, can I? The blood of the Rosfields runs in his veins. Before going to war, we perform the rite at Phoenix Gate. It's our way.
Oh.
You know that. And only the dominant can enter the
Yeah,
apothecary, so
Phoenix
yes.
Gate is by
I'm
far
taking
one of the
Joshua.
most important
To hell
locations
with
to
your
this
way!
game.
The boy is ill.
You think I don't know that?
Yeah, like you care that Joshua's
The
ill.
boy is also the
Oh
Phoenix.
my god, I hated the
The
queen
heir to the
for what
throne.
she for the queen of,
I can't
this
keep
land.
him in swaddling clothes all of his
For
life.
information you'll learn closer to the end of the
Elwyn!
game.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Clive will watch over him.
you'll find out why I hate her so
He
much
is a
by the end
youth,
of the
but
game. You'll
15
find
years.
out
He's already a
exactly
fine soldier.
why. Oh
And a
my
splendid
god, she's the
shield.
worst.
You see more in him than the
Yeah.
Phoenix did. He was rejected, Elwyn. Our
Oh.
household has no place for such a failure. He is worthless. A man like any other.
Screw
Is that why,
you!
my dear?
I mean, come on.
Nonsense.
How can
You
you
are
talk
the
about
aunt
your
to your
own
favorite.
son like that? How could you possibly talk about your own flesh and blood like they were some random kid that you don't even know?
Arya.
Not this
Like they're
again.
completely scum to you. How
Now
can
as
you
well as
talk
I
about
do
your
that I may
own
sit upon a
kid
throne
like
because
that?
my father was taken before his time.
Especially since you're his
I'm merely
mother.
warming the seat till Joshua
But yeah,
gets of it.
that's not the main reason why I hate the Queen. That is by
You
far
are
one of
your
the lowest
father's
reasons on the
firstborn
list.
son, and you sit upon the throne. All is in its right place.
Please stop.
Unlike some, you have not disgraced
You're
honor
just
and
taking
blood.
advantage of him by now.
Without men like Clive to keep us safe, your precious noble blood would long since have graced the gutter.
Yeah. Clive is by far one of the most important characters. Mostly since
I
he's the main character,
understand.
so of course he's going to be the most
I'm going to
important in
sleep.
this game. Screw you, lady. You were rejected for your advances after you called your own kid scum. And you got mad at that? Oh my god, you are worthless at that point.
This is it
Oh
then.
my god.
Time to prove yourself.
Wishing on a star.
Honestly,
I'm a little old.
my least favorite part of this game is the dynamic between Jill and Clive. Because, spoiler, later on they become lovers. Sure, they didn't see each other for years, but it's still weird since he known her since he was like 16 and she was like 12.
Lad,
Yeah, that's a
I should get
little
some sleep.
weird if you ask me. And it's obvious
Right.
that she had feelings for him since then. To some degree. It was obvious. So, yeah, that just comes off as a little bit more grooming,
You're going with them
if
tomorrow,
anything.
aren't you?
You know, the romance that they
I
had
am Joshua's
just comes
shield.
off as
I'm
uncomfortable
sworn to
for
protect
most
him.
parts. You know?
He takes too many risks. I only wish I could
Like, it's
save
just
him from himself.
weird. Like, I will never understand why Square Enix thought that would be an appropriate thing to add to this game. I will never understand Square Enix for that.
Clive,
Like, sure, they made some of my, like, this series has to be one of my
I have
favorites.
another mission too.
But oh my
Father
god,
has
do they
given
have
me
some
my
screw
first
ups here and
command.
there.
well, if you're not going
Oh
to pray
my
to Metal
god.
for your safe return, I
Like,
shall just have
the
to do it for you.
relationship between Clive and Jill easily has to be one of the worst things I've seen them do. You know? Come on, Jill, no need to cry.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. And
Since
one that
coming
lasts
here, I've begun to take
decades.
peace for granted. I assume the war
Yeah,
between
this
our
game takes
nations
a
will be the
span of
last,
multiple decades. Like, don't worry,
but it never really
it gives
ends,
flash
does it?
forwards over the years, but yeah, it does last at least a few decades. Like, I'm pretty sure it lasts close to like 3 decades.
The next war will be bigger
Well,
than
the
before.
grander scope of the war, anyways.
You'll be alright, won't you, Clive? You're a shield of Rosaria, after all, and blessed by the Phoenix.
I wouldn't necessarily say blessed. More like cursed.
It's getting
Come
cold.
on. At least just give her a
We should
cover
go in.
or something.
My lady.
Yeah,
Good night,
their
Clive.
dynamic will never not be weird to me. For a multitude of reasons. And pretty fair ones, if I'm being honest. I mean, come on, they hadn't seen each other for decades after this. Like, years. Like, at least a decade. And then suddenly, now that Jill is an adult and Clive turned like, like, now that they're both adults, suddenly they had feelings for each other. None of that doesn't seem weird to me. For many reasons. You know?
Razia, we won't be hunting today.
Okay.
Don't worry.
You know what?
I'm sure you'll do brilliantly.
I've been thinking, if there's one series, like if there's one set of series that I really regret, like it would definitely be how I handled my Spider-Man Insomniac Spider-Man series. Don't don't get me wrong, I love those games. It's just how I handled them and played them out that really made me
I'll
regret
try.
how they played out. You know, like I love those games. It's just how I played them out that really,
luck.
really made me dislike them. Heck, that's a big reason why I want to do it for my 10-year anniversary. Like, go through all the games again. So yeah. Also, Clive's,
Friends,
I forgot what those birds
we
are called.
ride for Phoenix Gate.
But like, you won't
May the
even
blessing
be
of the
able to
crystals
access
go with us.
it. You won't even be able to access Ambrosia, which is the bird's name. Oh, wait, it's called a Chocobo. You won't even be able to access Clive's Chocobo throughout the entirety of the game unless you go out of your way to do a side quest. Yeah, and that really sucks. That's by far one of the most annoying parts. You won't even get a mount unless if you do a side quest.
Lord Rossfield.
Yeah,
I shall see her
that's by
safely
far
to Phoenix
one of
Gate.
my least favorite parts of this game. Other than, like, I would say it's like, my 5th least favorite. My top least favorite is obviously Clive and Jill's
Ready to depart, my
relationship.
lord.
So,
May I
yeah.
say what an honor it is to serve alongside you.
This is to be no mere investigation. If there are goblins in Stillwind, they won't leave willingly. The Beastmen are a fierce foe. We underestimate them at our peril.
Okay, let's go and fight all the enemies that I can.
So Wade,
Okay.
Sir Tyler, Let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
As you command.
Huh.
To the marshes, then.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Wade. Come on, Tyler.
May
Let's
the blessing
go.
of the crystals go with us.
Yeah, I won't call him by sir, because that would just be weird. For plenty of reasons. Okay, let's go. Solwind? Is that what the area is called? So yeah. Okay, time to go and fight whatever I can. Wow, this took way longer than what I hoped it would have. To finally be able to be in some actual fights that aren't just a tutorial fight. I want to swing my blade into something. I mean, come on. Wouldn't anybody... Wait, I think I just now remembered something. I believe there's 2 swords I can get from the main menu.
And everything else.
From the, wait, actually, no, the pause screen. So let's go over to that. Okay. As soon as I get done with this, I'm gonna go claim those 2 swords. Yeah, they are really good swords for this early in the game. Wait. No! I can't get them. Darn it, that really sucks. I can't get those swords. No! Oh, man. They were really good swords, too. Maybe I can get them after this segment. And it goes back to the main, like, area. You know, like, out of the flashback. Okay, let's go. See whatever I can do.
The village of Stillwind is ahead. Not that there's a lot left of it.
Yeah, if there's one thing that I wish that this game would have done better, it's adding more dialogue to these kinds of scenes where you travel around. That's one thing I wish that this game would have done. Because they're usually just way too quiet, if you ask me. Especially from Clive. Goblins. Or are those trolls? I can't tell. Goblins and trolls look way too similar in most games. Come on. You screwed us over big time. Sorry about that. I just had to sneeze. Alright, let's go. Let's fight all these. Goblin.
With me.
Whatever. Okay. You know what? I don't care. Let's just fight. Wait, that's not what I was trying to do. Well, either way,
Goblins.
I still defeated the
So the
goblins.
reports were true.
You should press on.
Hey, maybe you could call
Maybe
me
more
a
ahead.
goblin slayer. Yeah, I just made a reference. Probably one of the dumbest references I could have possibly have made. Because I know I could have done better. I know I could have done better with
Welcome to
referencing
Stillwind.
Goblin Slayer as an anime. I know there was far better opportunities to reference it. You know, let's just take out these goblins. Oh, come on. You know, let's just get rid of all of them. Yeah, these enemies are basically light work or whatever I'll come across later on. Okay, let's just, if I knock over a phoenix, like, if an enemy gets knocked on its butt, then I'll use a phoenix shift, to actually, quick kill the enemy. Which, yeah, that's pretty much how that works. If you phoenix shift and then attack on an enemy that's knocked over, then it basically insta-kills it or deals massive damage, depending on what type of enemy it is. Which it usually doesn't do. Which boss enemies are the only ones that really don't get killed in that kind of way. Okay, let's just deal with this Weaver. Okay. Yep. I'm dealing with all these goblins. Well, I just wonder where my suit of armor and, you know, all my extra weapons are. Yeah, I still won't stop making references to Goblin Slayer here. Mostly because most of the enemies in this area are goblins. Okay, let's just do this. There's the bridge. Okay, let's go.
The old village square.
It might not be a nest of goblins.
Yeah. I might save this video, for after the day I record it. Because I want to play some more Phoenix Wright. And upload more videos on that. Or maybe not. It could change. Alright. Seems like there's more enemies that I gotta deal with. And it's weavers. Yeah. And also thugs.
Sneaky sods. We're trapped.
My lord.
Yeah.
I'm working
I mean,
on
they're
it.
goblins. They're kinda known for being sneaky in all sense of
He's
the
the
word.
leader.
I doubt he's a leader. Mostly
We'll have to
due
take
to
care
the
of his
fact that
followers
he's way too
first.
small and weak to
Care to
eat
thin the
any
herd?
form of power in
As
a
if you have to ask.
in a species like goblins. I would save that leader title for like something like a hobgoblin. Or something like that. That would be the most fitting. Okay. Let's just deal with this weaver. There we go.
And there was
Yep,
one.
there's more enemies coming. There's obviously more. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, that's a hobgoblin. That's clearly a hobgoblin of some kind.
Here it comes.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's just defeat Gygus. I guess that's what his name is. Okay, let's just try and okay, that's a partial stagger. That's really good for me right now. Okay. Let's just defeat Gygus in any way I possibly can. No! Okay, let's just do this. Mostly because staggers deal more damage. Yep, I'm not getting in between your legs, pal. To attack you. Because that feels weird and wrong on a multitude of levels. Okay, let's just try and defeat him. Okay. Let's just use the Rising Flames. Okay, there we go. Let's see what I can do here. I need to take out the rest of Gygus' health. Okay, let's see what I can do. Yep. That clearly defeated him. You know what? Maybe I might have to up the difficulty whenever I get around to it. That's another level up. Yeah, the XP yield from enemies is really low. But thankfully you won't have to get past like level 30 by the end of the game. Or at least not much farther. Alright, let's go. Am I gonna be able to defeat that goblin?
Can fight, you coward!
Come on, let's go.
Before he summons the rest.
I don't need any, you know, tutorials. That's by far one of the lowest things that I need right now. Especially since I've kinda played this game before. And beat it too, so tutorials are by far one of the last things I need. Okay, let's just go. Well, at least I won't have to worry about breaking too much. Let's just chase down that last goblin. Okay. Yep, you're dead. I mean, come on, you got 3 royal guards chasing after you, who are all 3 pretty powerful. So, yeah. that's not a good sign. Well, alright, let's go.
What's in there?
Oh. That's kind of horrifying. I forgot how horrifying that enemy is. Mostly because I think this is like the only time you ever see a Morble throughout the entire game. Yeah. Like that's kind of wild that this is like one of the only times you see a Morble throughout the entire game. Okay, let's just try and defeat it already.
I said stay away from its mouth.
Yeah, what do you think I'm trying to do? Okay, let's just defeat this thing already. Okay, let's just, see what I can do. I was planning on saving that, for whenever it did get staggered. I was planning on saving that, Rising Flames for whenever it did get staggered. Okay, let's just, try and defeat, the remaining, health.
Your guess
is
is
as good as
mine.
Come on, go! No! Yeah, Clive is by far one of the strongest characters in the entire series. Okay. This is a cinematic strike, so it's going to be extremely useful for later on. Especially later on for dealing extra damage. Okay, let's just defeat the rest of its health. Yeah, the staggering is not helping me out much with how fast it recovers. Okay, let's just, try and see whatever I can do. Too bad I'm only level 6 right now. Okay, let's go. That's a partial stagger, so I'm doing pretty well. And it's already lower than half health. Okay, let's go. Am I gonna get another cinematic strike? Come on, give me another one.
Cannot fall here.
Yeah, that's one of the last things I need to do. And there's also cinematic evasions too, which are basically like cinematic strikes, but kind of different since they work for evasions than attacks. Those are also very important too for dealing damage, particularly in cinematics. Okay, let's just go. Yep, I'm gonna have to use a high potion just to get my health back up. Okay, let's just deal a little bit more damage. Okay. Yeah, I need to deal more damage. Yeah, I was too slow on dealing damage on it. Okay. Now I'm gonna need more abilities whenever I get to it. Okay, this is the last set of stagger. Okay, there we go. Morble slain. I need more abilities whenever I get around to it, because the Rising Flames aren't gonna be enough. Mostly because of how little damage they do. Yeah, more abilities mean more damage. So yeah.
My lord.
Thanks.
I don't know how good that water would be by now.
Not just goblins in Rosaria.
So yeah.
Morbles too.
I'll petition His Grace to send
Rosaria is like one of the biggest and most important areas in the
If we
entire
don't stop them
game.
here, they'll be at our gates
Mostly
before
because
long.
it's one of the main areas that set off the story in place.
We should get moving.
Okay,
We don't
let's
want to be
go.
caught out here after dark.
If we set off now, we can still reach Phoenix Gate before nightfall.
Yeah, Phoenix Gate, it's like more important than the general area of Rosaria. So let's go. Yeah, the Morble being here is really weird since they come from more south than Rosaria. So yeah, it being here is really out of place. But I don't think it ever explained how stuff like the Morbles ever got here. Like, I don't think it ever explained that. Alright. Let's go to Phoenix Gate. Already. Okay. I'm doing pretty well so far. In terms of, enemies. Yeah. I really like Ambrosia as a chocobo. But I just hate how underutilized she is throughout the main game. You know?
His sword. The Goblin Chief runs off screaming. Straight down a
Yeah. Honestly, it wasn't that cool. I could have done better easily. I could have easily done better in a multitude of ways. It wasn't that impressive. I mean, come on.
Young Lord has a
Wade and Tyler did more than what I did, if I'm being honest. Okay. Let's go and see whatever I can do. I just wonder where Clive is in all of this.
No, Father. Just a little tired.
Well, it has been a long
Yeah,
day.
by far, Joshua and his dynamic with Clive easily have to be one of my favorites in this
They all
entire
like Clive,
game.
don't they?
Aye. Your brother will be a
Yeah.
fine shield. We're all very proud of him.
But come on, Clive doesn't deserve all the credit. I only did, like, less than, like, a third of the work.
Why is it that the
So,
Dawes
yeah.
is always born into our family? Doesn't seem fair.
I mean, that is a good point.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us.
So,
You have
yeah.
been blessed, Joshua. Blessed to be a dominant, to wield the power of an icon. Our family
So,
has
yeah,
been
dominants
chosen
are
to share
basically
that
the
power with
power.
people.
They basically use the powers of the icons, which are basically
So that is what we
gods
must do.
of this universe. The icons are basically the equivalent of gods. You know? Oh. Oh. So they're singing the Rosarian national anthem or something, I'm assuming. Huh.
Louder, my friends! Louder!
Honestly, I really liked the king. He was easily a really well-written character. Also, what I mentioned earlier in the video about me not liking that dynamic between Jill and Clive, don't get me wrong. That's not meant to be like a dig at either of their characters. Heck, if anything, I really like Jill's character. And also Clive's too, but it's just that their dynamic with each other is really weird to me. You know? It's just like their dynamic easily dragged this game down for me. Like really heavily. Give the good boy some belly rubs. If you don't give Torgal some belly rubs by the end of this game, I will crash out. Hear my words on that.
So this is where you've been hiding.
So that's where Clive's been that
Didn't
entire
see you at the
time.
feast.
So they were glazing him while he wasn't even in the room. Jesus Christ.
I've never really been one for cake.
That is some LeBron
It's the
levels of
vegetables I don't
glaze,
like.
if anything. I swear. I want to give Torgal some belly rubs. Please, let me do it! I just love the good boys that much. He is by far one of the
I hear
biggest
he's
goats of this
formidable.
game.
All the men were singing your praises.
In
More like
these days,
blazing them beyond disbelief.
when I joined the ranks, everyone thought I was a spoiled little lordling. If I didn't know how to handle a sword, I'd be a laughing stock. The Archduke's firstborn failure. You're the one they really believe in. I'm jealous.
That's not true.
Honestly,
Believe in me.
the dynamic
Believe in
between
the
Clive and
powers of
Joshua is
Diamond.
easily one of the best I've ever seen throughout the entire
My
series.
brother the Phoenix.
So
Ruling
yeah.
over life and death.
It isn't fair. It should have been you. I don't have what it takes to lead.
Yeah,
armies.
later you'll see why it
don't
wasn't
have the
him,
strength.
why it wasn't Clive that was chosen
You
by the
do.
Phoenix. So yeah. Okay,
Every man has his duty.
let's go.
Ours was decided long ago, when our ancestors chose to instate the dominant as the Archduke of Rosaria. All to ensure that whenever our nation stood on a precipice, the Phoenix would rise from the flames to drag us back from the brink. The fate of Rosaria sits on the dominant's shoulders. It is your duty to bear that burden.
What about you?
I was born to be your shield. That is why I was given the Phoenix's blessing. To keep our future rulers safe. No matter what. However hard it gets. I'll never let you down.
Thank you, Clive. I know you'll always take care of me.
Come on, can't they just invent, like medicine for that or something? Or like some kind of potion?
Right?
Or at least use a healing potion on
I
Joshua.
should go inside. It's past my bedtime.
I mean, come on.
Good
I
night,
wouldn't
Jorgen.
doubt it, considering magic exists in this world, that they would have at least something more advanced to help deal with Joshua's condition. You know? Okay. Let's see what this is all about. You know what? I'm glad I actually managed to get to fight something this video. That is one of the main things I'm really happy about. That I actually managed to be in a fight. I don't even think I was in one last video. Supplies from the capital? I doubt that. Big time. Seems like those are cabins over like supplies. Yeah, that guy seems really suspicious. Like overly so.
Is full of enterprising traders keen to keep us in wine.
Spare a barrel for the boys on duty, eh?
Yeah, I knew they seemed suspicious.
What in the...
Jesus Christ. Slits to the throat. That is by far one of the most gruesome ways you could possibly die. Alright, let's go. Yeah, there's some intruders. And obviously so. Okay. Well, that's no good.
We proceed as planned.
Okay, let's
What's
go.
that?
Yeah, that's clearly no good. It's most likely some kind of, like, explosions or explosion-based magic. Fitting for something of this world.
Forgive me, my prince. It's me, Wade. You probably
Okay, let's
don't
go.
remember me.
I remember. What is it?
We're
Okay.
under attack. I don't know who they are, but they've set light to half the castle. I must
Yeah,
get you
that's
to
not
safety, Your
good.
Highness.
So it's
Very well.
fire. Or
I'm ready.
fire-based magic
Follow
that
me,
Joshua
Your
was smelling. Yeah, I'm gonna have to play as Joshua here. And it's honestly one of the only few times that I even play as Joshua. Alright, that's gonna be the end of today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.